Hey everyone, it's Justin. Thank you for watching and welcome to my house. That's Justin's house. In this video, it's time for ServiceNow Store Highlights, February 3rd, 2023 edition. That's right, we've got a bunch in store for you here. You can see right behind me, we've got 33 either new or updated applications in the ServiceNow Store. We're going to start with filtering down to our release notes fails. These are the ones where I can't tell you what changed or what got updated because the release notes are useless. So CyberGRX EPM plugin manual request, Ingram micro IT asset disposition, NetBrain automation integration, NetEnrich Connect, and Platform Doctor. If you use one of these apps, they got updated. I don't know what got updated, but they got updated. So actually, two of them, you can kind of see right there behind my head, two of them, I know at least that they got Tokyo compatibility, but the release notes still were useless. I couldn't see anything else. They were the same as the last release notes. So that's that. I won't harp on that for too long. Let's go look at those compatibility updates because there were a couple others. CyberGRX EPM plugin manual requests that was on the previous list. Platform Doctor, Vorto Data Center Management DCSM/DCIM, and ZeroFox all had compatibility updates specifically to Tokyo. I can guarantee you that was Tokyo. So next up is going to be the new releases. The new releases, remember I'm doing these different now. I'm going to take you to the ServiceNow Store. I'll cut out the in-between part, but let's get started. First on our list is the Aavenir RFPflow portal connector. We can see the summary there about facilitating the expansion of onboarding flow collaboration to RFPflow. Key features: enables integration between Aavenir onboarding flow and Aavenir RFPflow applications. Let's take a look at the pretty pictures. There we have, it looks like a list view and a new record, maybe in a portal view. And behind that is another list view that looks like, yep, a list view back there. Here is the RFX list in the supplier portal. The uploading response document dialog box or modal. It looks like that is in the supplier portal as well. Responding to the RFX. So there's some company information and comments. This is pretty cool. Oh, this is for an RFP. Now that makes sense. Like you're responding to an RFP. I've done that before. And this is the first picture we looked at. So that's the three pictures for the Aavenir RFPflow portal connector. Next up is the CHRO Dashboard from the Innovation Lab. So summary helps people leadership to run its business to deliver value quickly. There's two tabs on the dashboard, summary and operations. All the metrics related to taking care of employee growth and empowering them. And operation tab has metric related to employees onboarding tasks, HR cases, and satisfaction metrics. Key features: a dashboard using the next experience or the now, they said now experience. That's the first time I've seen that. And metrics are powered by platform or performance analytics. Dashboard offers the flexibility to disable and enable a tab based on customer requirement, and it's completely configurable via a table. Let's take a look at the pretty pictures. Ooh, that is nice too. I haven't seen this styling for a dashboard in the next experience, or as they call it, the now experience, but there you go. That's what it looks like. What's the difference? Okay. That was summary. This is operations. So those are the two tabs there at the top that they're talking about, summary and operations. That's pretty cool. Let's go look at that third screenshot, and we're back to the summary one. So there must be only two screenshots. Yeah, just two screenshots. So that is that one for the CHRO Dashboard. Up next on our list of new releases is CyberGRX Risk Exchange, manage cyber risk and reputation with data intelligence. Every good decision requires data, and in cybersecurity, you need data you can trust. Key features: audit your portfolio, discover unknown insights, manage your risk, and a remediation workflow. This requires the governance, risk, and compliance, vendor risk management, and a CyberGRX account. Let's take a look at the pictures. Here's searching for a CyberGRX, or searching CyberGRX for a vendor. That's screenshot number one. Number two, integration tiering setup. So there's a business BA impact questions, business analysis. I'm not sure what that means. Business assessment. I bet it's assessment. Yeah, so that's a tiering assessment. Okay, so this is looking kind of like vendor risk management. And then ServiceNow integration view inherent risk, or the inherent risk on that particular vendor. You can see it right there in the middle. This is the data that's coming in for their scoring and whether it's been synced, and the impact score, impact band, likelihood score, and integrating that into vendor risk management. So pretty cool there. Nice new application from CyberGRX. Next on our list is Devo Alert Synchronizer. Update Devo Alert status and priority from within ServiceNow. It brings the SOC, the speed and efficiency needed to protect the enterprise. It does that with creating security incidents in ServiceNow for the alerts created in the Devo platform, updating the Devo alert status automatically when the state for the corresponding security incident is updated in ServiceNow, and the same for alert priority and security incident priority. So looks like let's create the incident and let's keep the status and priority in sync is the extent of this integration. There are some release notes. This is the first version of it, and it mainly enables what we just read above. Let's go ahead and look at the screenshots. There's a list view of security incidents, and I'm not seeing anything specific to them other than, I guess, the correlation ID. I bet they're populating the correlation ID with the ID of the Devo system stuff. So maybe that's what they're showing there in that screenshot. There's the app configuration for status mapping. So you have the ServiceNow state there on the left-hand side and the Devo Alert status state on the right-hand side. And I bet you the next one is going to be the priority mappings. Let's take a look. Nope. But you can see on that second tab there, looks like you could do the same thing for the priority mappings. And it looks like you enable this from the security integrations menu item that's available if you're using security incident response. And this is one of those nice ones that looks like where we just specify a configuration. Some of them you do an API key, stuff like that. So that is the new Devo Alert Synchronizer. All right, up next is Neo Notes, a quick and always accessible notes on the Now platform by Neoteric Technologies. This looks interesting to Justin. Quick and always accessible. Okay, let's repeat the same thing. Key features: the ability to create notebooks to store notes, renaming, deleting notebooks, create individual notes with or without a notebook, ability to add reminders on notes that will send an email notification to the user, pinning notes and deleting notes. Hey, if you know who makes this, can you get me in touch with them? It's done by Neoteric Technologies. Oh, it's free. Okay, so I definitely have to put this on my list of things to play around with. I loved different note-taking technologies, but there's a screenshot. So it looks like kind of like OneNote there on the left-hand side with different notebooks, and then all notes at the top, and then there's the note records themselves. I'd say it has both a Evernote and a OneNote kind of vibe. Let's take a look at the second screenshot. A reminder to follow up on a note, so that's pretty cool. And then we got a video here, a dashboard. He's going to pull up notes and click on something, incidents, and he's going to click on the task. He's creating a new note there, so entering a title, review incident 100207. I wonder if those are actually linked to the incident. Okay, we need to review something, so he's making a note for himself. He or she or they, I don't know who's actually doing this, the screen is doing it. Okay, so that's pretty cool. It's setting a reminder, date and time there. That's pretty nifty. So at 1 p.m. they're going to set their reminder to review that incident. That's pretty cool. That's the first time I've seen a video, but I just started clicking on these apps. But thank you, Neoteric Technologies, for Neo Notes, a new application. Up next is Predictive Metric Intelligence, multivariate anomaly detection for ITOM monitoring metrics. I have to tell you, everybody, Justin's got to do some homework on this one because I don't know what multivariate means. I know it's important and it has to do with predictions and stuff like that, but let's take a look. As a single metric anomaly alert is not always meaningful, the Predictive Metric Intelligence app will help you identify a multivariate anomaly over selected CIs, eliminating false positive anomaly alerts and reducing noise. Key features: 2 types of multivariate alert, cascade and batch. The Predictive Metric Intelligence app contains 2 main parallel activities: adding CIs for prediction, managing prediction requests, sending prediction requests for the CIs that are ready for prediction, and handling the prediction requests by its status. So this is going to require installing Metric Intelligence Agent Client Collector -M monitor maybe, and then TSI detect, and then you got a couple additional installation steps. So that's pretty nifty. Again, there's no screenshot on this one, so I can't show you what it looks like, but it looks pretty cool if you know what all that stuff means. Okay, there's the Advanced Promotion Engine user guide. Advanced Promotion Engine? How is that APE user guide? So I'm looking at Predictive Metric Intelligence, and it's linking me to the Advanced Promotion Engine. And I've got the information there. I've got some screenshots of a configuration item record, a severity tab, alerts, and promotion process. Okay, so this is, this is one of those under the hood kind of apps where it's doing something, especially around here with predictive metric intelligence, probably with metrics and machine learning, so they can do those predictions. But anyways, that's a new app from the Innovation Lab, so remember, no support, called Predictive Metric Intelligence. And last on our list of new applications is the Waylay Digital Twin. Boost your service operations with Internet of Things asset management. So IoT key features. Empowers service organizations that use ServiceNow for asset management to resolve connected asset issues faster, boost asset performance visibility, and evolve from reactive to proactive service delivery. Oh, the great promise, right, of being proactive and not reactive. Here's a nice graphic showing a REST API-based integration between the Waylay platform and ServiceNow and a customer data platform like AWS, Azure, plus others. Very interesting there. Next picture is a video on YouTube, which I will not play. I like that other one earlier that just did it in the window, but that's it. That's what we got for graphics on the Waylay Digital Twin. All right, everyone, what we have left to review are 20 highlights. There were 20 updates that were worth letting you know about. First on our list is going to be Doc Integrator. There is a new Doc Integrator for Workspace, DoD National Cloud Support, updated some Service Portal UI stuff. They fixed copy and move metadata for Microsoft Office files, single tenant login for mobile, and read-only fields on a connection record. So that's Doc Integrator. Next up is 1E Service Catalog Connect, supporting both basic authentication and OAuth 2.0 authentication. AT&T e-bonding, they did something here. They put their stories in the release notes. I thought that was pretty cool. So I will just scroll through these and not try to read them, but I think that's pretty transparent on the part of the AT&T ServiceNow dev team to just show what the stories were and what got completed. So congratulations on getting those stories done and tested and in the ServiceNow Store for an update. Biz Design integration, they fixed the date and batch issues with the current release and retrieve configurable CMDB data to Horizon. Next is Checklist Pro. They added the database view for ServiceNow license type checking, removed the debounce from text box. What's a debounce? And number of items to prevent loss of focus issues during pauses in data entry. Changed the UI action for a checklist record to say cancel versus incomplete, and updated the button hints. Added support for hide and read-only options, and added a checklist item validation routines to validate URL, zip code, IP address for version 4 and version 6. Is date on weekend and is date on weekday. So it's Checklist Pro. CSI integration and some usability enhancements, sync-related links on assets and contracts, deep links to artifacts in my CSI portal, test auth token button, improved logging, portal support for dot walking related fields and data mappings, auto refresh, invalid auth token, dashboard widget to display a job history, and various bug fixes and code improvements. I'm loving these release notes, everyone. eSignify, updated self-closing tags, changed the DocuSign Center to default to OAuth, updated checkbox feature to support new functionality, updated the plus Google syntax for recipient email, add Google plus Google. Data, I thought Google Plus was gone. Data fields will not map back on sign or decline, will not validate files with no support, with no dot in quotes. I don't know. Support certified deliveries. I love the release notes, but some of these, we need to feed these to ChatGPT and say, explain this to a second grader. I might get some better context on some of these, but no, I appreciate the release notes. GitHub spoke, ServiceNow Store spoke. The authorization header has been removed for Git branches and commits, and then the helper action will be deprecated in version 2.2.6. We're on version 2.2.5, as you can see there. PagerDuty for customer service management. I don't know if you watched last week's episode, but this was a new app last week, and this week they're already updating it. Status dashboard, incident console, basic incident actions. Go PagerDuty team. Password reset Windows application, new in this release, enhanced user experience. Windows app UI matches Polaris UI theme. Solo supported, password reset Windows application supports new line characters in the password rule hints. Not supported, custom verifications, password strength indicator, custom UI macros, other information. The password reset Windows app uses the base system CAPTCHA service, even if the password reset application is configured to use Google reCAPTCHA with the web interface, and the application only works with the entitlement of the com.glideapp.password_reset.addon.orchestration.plugin. I can't believe I said all that without screwing it up. Power BI connector added dot walking support. I hear cheers. Added settings that allow to restrict data source editing, fix filter string after table is removed, and some minor UI UX improvements. Quality management system. I'll tell you, these are quality release notes. Good job, guys. Introducing new functionality, admin interface, new out-of-the-box business processes, enterprise data tables and related tables for faster integrations, additional SSO integration methods, enhanced quizzes and training management, and additional system properties, updates and improvements, enhanced PDF rendition service functionality and performance, additional roles, new workflow visualization method, bug and issue fixes, training management fixes, and revised protection policy of script includes. Qualtrics Embedded Insights introduced personal authentication for XM reporting dashboards and widgets within workspaces, and enhanced XM dashboards UI component to be responsive in new UI builder layouts. Recorded feature for vulnerability response released a new feature for malware activity, recent malware activity, and verified remote fields for SN_VUL_entry_table. Rights Management app integration with Azure Active Directory is now available on the new version of the Rights Management app. I love the peace sign. It's cool. Let's see what's next. Alright, up next is T-Systems Connector. Minor changes in the logs, removal of excess error log, deletion of log statement in the script which was flooding the system logs table. That's not good. Small bug fix for reject request flow. The rhythm state will be maintained correctly if rhythm approval gets rejected. Enhancement for CNDB CI sync with reference field, and reference will be added automatically if CI sync data contains reference of another CI. So more good release notes from T-Systems. Next up is Veritrans 4G connector. You know I love doing the translations. This time this was Japanese, and the big notice here is compatible with Tokyo. So that is this release. Last release we reviewed back in January, and that was that there. Next up is going to be Vivid Charts. This version includes, is not limited to, updates for fixed duration values for timed bars, vertical bars, horizontal bars, and Pareto charts. Next up for Vivid Charts Data Engagement Platform, new features, summary sets that are sent to viewer. To create a single slide deck with multiple views can now be grouped within the viewer. Summaries can now have starts with text search filter, new chart types, pivot table, SPM list chart, RIDAC list chart, and single project Gantt. Improved, the UI associated with the number of columns within the chart options menu has been updated to be less confusing for users. Titles for the generated summary views have been removed to improve the user experience, and charts that return no data now have the title of the chart so that users understand which chart is not providing a visualization. Fixed on the field selector chart, the vertical alignment actions for value formatting are now placed in the correct location on the style menu, and some additional updates to fix a few visual bugs on chart types. Thank you, Vivid Charts. Very nice release notes for your data engagement platform. Vorto Data Center Service Management, DCSM, DCIM. This was one of the Tokyo compatibility updates. Also got an update to the rear rack view. And that's it. That is our release notes. I lit the last one and didn't even realize it. So we had over 20 highlights there. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please like, please subscribe, or share it with somebody who you think might be interested in understanding what's new, what got updated in the ServiceNow Store. Until next time, don't forget to always be learning.